The Bloodline point up, and so do the ratings. Welcome back, guys, to Fog Wrestling, and we're here for the ratings of Wwe Smackdown 12th of July 2024. And the only way is up, baby, because Smackdown's going up. Anyway, right, let's talk about it, let's discuss it, let's get stuck straight into it, shall we? Obviously, the quarters will come at a later date, my friends. But this episode, compared to last week, did 4% increase, with 2.256 million being the number, the magic number. This week, compared to the trailing last 4 weeks, 2.202 up 7%. And then you've got a bunch of other quarters in there. It doesn't really matter, brother. But all you need to know is that SmackDown is doing quite well. Well, I mean, even though we actually hate the show, right? And I think it is legitimately like putting on some of the worst television it has. I mean, it's just awful some weeks. I mean, that this show wasn't, you know, as bad as the previous one. We gave the previous one minus 2.5. You know, a minus 2.5 rating, troops. I mean, it doesn't get much lower than that. Now, some people would argue, well, it can't get much lower than that because, you know, you should have stopped at 0, but you didn't. So what is the problem now? In terms of the clips on the show, Bailey stirring the pot between Nia Jax and Tiffany Stratton did 2-3-1. And then Nia Jax convincing Stratton not to cash in, and Bailey did 1-7-4. And it's like, those numbers are pretty poor, man. I mean, the 2-3-1s is better, but the other clip with these women involved, which is called Nia Jax Annihilates Michin, like, they're in the same ballpark as Baron Corbin and Apollo Crews against Legado del Fantasma. Like, what is going on here? We then had a clip from Solo Sikoa. It's just called Acknowledge Solo Sikoa. I'm not too sure what Solo Sikoa is doing in said video, but I mean, it literally looks like that he's just pointing to the sky, and I think it's just going to be like a highlight package of the previous month, so to speak. LA Knight lines up his challenge for Logan Paul at SummerSlam, 245,000 viewers. So, you know, out of the clips that we've just mentioned, it is the second highest, but the whole acknowledging Solo Sikoa, it's the Bloodline that's a draw. I'm not buying this Solo Sikoa nonsense, troops. Naomi takes down Blair Davenport, the worst viewed show clip on the show. Now, there was a SmackDown exclusive where Michin said she's not done with Nia Jax. That did a whopping 125,000 viewers. We then cut to Randy Orton saying that he's got Cody Rhodes' back in a backstage segment. Surprisingly, only got 210,000 views. Like, you've got Randy Orton, you've got the WWE Championship in the middle, and then you've got Cody Rhodes at the side of him. It's like, oh, what about that long-term storytelling? Oh, that pish that they banged on about. Well, not exactly up to much, is it, everybody? Definitely not. And the reality is with this is what happens next. Is Randy Orton going to cost him? Well, that didn't exactly go to plan. We'll get to it a bit later on, but a surprisingly low number. DIY defeating A-Town Down. Again, did 197k. You know, we bury these guys, but the rating comparative to like other people around them, it's not too bad. Randy Orton getting carried out the arena by Dusty Rhodes. I don't think Dusty Rhodes is carrying anybody at the arena. R.I.P. But you know what I mean, brother. Yeah, Cody Rhodes helping Randy out. 717,000 viewers. Then in first spot, we've got the Bloodline eradicating Randy Orton. Damn it, Randy Orton. What a guy. What a bloody guy is Randy Keith Orton. Randy Keith Orton. Anyway, guys, that's going to do it for your SmackDown clips. I did 936,000 views. Now, this is like 3 days ago, of course, approaching 4, so, you know, give or take. But that's what we're going to leave it down below. SmackDown continues to go on the up. Cannot stop it.